Hi students, I am Irene. You are learning using Python libraries. In this part 2 video, you will learn Python modules and its structure. Let us see what are modules. The act of partitioning a program into individual components is called modularity, and the individual components are known as modules. Though module is a part of a program, it is a separate unit in itself. So partitioning the program reduces complexity to some degree, and also it creates a well-defined documented boundaries within the program. We must know what are the useful features of modules. The useful features are the contents of the modules can be reused in other programs without having to rewrite or recreate them. It is just like the ready-made clothes. When we buy the ready-made clothes, we reuse it without having to remodel it or recreate it. Structure of Python module. A Python module is a normal Python file or just a .py file containing one or more of the following objects related to a particular task. So a Python module may contain one or more docstrings, variables and constants, classes, objects, statements or functions in it. So these objects together, they make a Python module. Let us see the objects of Python module one by one. The first one is docstrings. The docstrings are triple-quoted commands used for documentation purpose. For documentation, the docstring should be the first string stored inside a module or function body or class. So, the docstring must be the first one inside a module or function body or class. The objects, variables and constants, they are labels for data. Some other objects of Python module are classes and objects. The classes are templates or blueprint to create objects of a certain kind. Now let us see what are objects. Objects are instances of classes. In general, objects are representation of some real or abstract entity. Let us see some more objects of Python module. They are statements and functions. Let us see what are statements. Statements are the instructions given to your computer to perform a certain task through a Python program. And let us see what are functions. Functions are named group of instructions in a Python program. So now we have learned all the objects of Python module. They are docstrings, variables and constants, classes, objects, statements and functions. Also we have learned that a Python module is nothing but a normal simple Python file with a .py extension. So a module sample means it is a Python file sample.py. Structure of Python module. Python's predefined modules which can be used in our own program are called as standard library modules. So the standard library modules are the predefined modules of Python. We have learned to use some of the predefined modules or standard library modules such as math, random, statistics in class 11 itself. In this chapter also we will learn to use some of the standard library modules of Python. Let us define Python module. A Python module is a file or just .py file containing variables, class definitions, statements and functions related to a particular task. General composition or structure of a Python module. In this figure, the combination of some modules are given. Let us consider this module first. This module contains the objects, variables. It has functions. These functions may contain variables in it. And also it has classes. These classes may contain members and methods of their own. Other than this module, we have some other modules of Python also. This module also contains the objects, variables, functions, classes or types. And also this module also contains the objects, variables, functions, classes or types. When you see this figure, all these modules are interrelated because this module has been imported to this module. This module may be imported here or this module may be imported there. From this, what do we understand is a module once created can be reused in another module or program without having to rewrite it or recreate it. That's why a module once created is used here. So the module once created may be used here or something. So from this what we understand is modules may be dependent on one another when they are imported in other files. So this is a general composition of a Python module. In general, a module is an independent grouping of code and data because a module contains variables, definitions, statements and functions of its own. That's why it is referred as independent grouping of code and data. A module can be reused in other programs any number of times. Also, a module can depend on any number of modules. Let us consider an example user-defined module, find area, and analyze each and every element of this module. A module is nothing but a normal Python program. So this Python program starts with a comment statement. Comment statements are not the part of program statements, but they are used to explain things in more details. So this comment statement gives the information about the name of the module. The name of the module is nothing but findArea.py. So anyway, Python's interpreter is not going to execute this statement. So the first line of this module is the docstring. These docstrings are used for documentation purpose and it gives the information about the entire module as to find area of square and rectangle. And the next line is a blank line. So from the third line onwards, the details of the module starts. But the third line is again a comment statement. It gives more details about the coming statements. So it gives the information functions. So the next statement following are functions. The function definition area of square, it takes one parameter and in its body the first statement is again a docstring. So this docstring again gives the information about this particular function. It gives the information as to find area of square and also it returns a multiplied by a as a result of this area of square. And again there is a blank line and the next line is again function header of a function definition area rectangle. It receives two parameters L and B. Again in its body the first statement is a docstring which gives the information about this particular function as to find area of rectangle. Again also this function returns the value of L into B. And again the next statement is a blank line and we have some constants or variables here, a equal to 10, L equal to 2 and B equal to 3. So this is a simple Python program. We just call this as module. So this module contains the elements as name of the module is find area because here the name of the file is findarea.py. The name of the module is nothing but the name of the file without .py extension and the name of the file name is findarea.py. And we have three docstrings. They are to find area of square and rectangle, to find area of square, to find area of rectangle. These three are docstrings and they are given in the beginning of the module or function itself. And we have two functions as area of square and area rectangle and both the functions return some value. And we have some constants. We have three constants over here. They are a equal to 10, L equal to 2 and B equal to 3. So this is an example of a user-defined module. This user-defined module contains some docstrings and it has some functions and it has some constants or variables. To use a user-defined module find area, first it must be imported using the command import module name. Module name is nothing but the same name as that of a file name without .py extension. That's why the find area module is imported as import find area. The docstrings of the module are displayed as documentation when the following command is issued on Python shell prompt as help module name. For example, after importing the user-defined module find area, if the command help find area is issued, Python will display all docstrings along with module name, file name, functions name and constants as shown here. In this Python extract, the first statement is import find area. So this statement imports the entire module find area to this current environment. The next statement issued is help find area. This help function, it gives all the details of docstrings along with module name, file name, functions name and constants of find area module. So now let us see where are the docstrings of find area module. Here the first docstring is to find area of square and rectangle which was available for the entire module. The second docstring is to find area of rectangle which was available under the function area rect. The third docstring is to find area of square which was available under the function area square. So these three docstrings are displayed as documentation here. And next one is module name. Let us see where is the module name of this module find area. Here under the title name, you can see the name of the module, that is find area. Here you can see A is capital letter. However, we have given the file name, same name as that of the file name. We got it as a module name. And the second one is file name. Here the file name is given with the entire path as like it starts with C:/ and it just ends at findarea.py. So this is the file name of the module find area. The next one is functions name. Here we have two functions as area rect which receives two parameters L and B, and another function is area square which receives one parameter A. These parameter details as well as name of the functions will be useful for the users when they invoke the function and when they pass the arguments for the function. And the next one is constants. Here the constants are available as datas. The datas available are A equal to 10, B equal to 3 and L equal to 2. So help function provides all the details of docstring. Docstrings are given here, and module name, it gives module name here, and file name, it has given a file name here, and functions name, the functions names are given here, and it also shows the constants of data available. Let us consider another function DAR. When DAR function is applied to your module, it gives the names of all that is defined inside a module. Let us consider a Python extract. Here the command issued is DAR find area. So this statement will give the names of all that is defined inside the module find area. Now let us consider this result. In the given result, the names which begin with double underscore and end with double underscore are built-in names. These names are created by Python, and the other names are user defined names. Here the user defined names are A, area rect, area square, B and L. The names A, B and L were used as variables, and the names area rect and area square were used to define the name of the function in find area module. So in this way, this DAR function gives the names of all that is defined inside the module find area. Points to remember. The docstrings are triple quoted strings in a Python module or program which are displayed as document when help module or program name command is issued. So when the help command is issued on module name or program name, it displays the docstrings as documentation for the module or program name. Hi students, in this part 2 video of using Python libraries, you have learnt what are modules, structure of a Python module, and what happens when the functions dir and help are applied on modules. Coming up next, importing modules in a Python program video part 3.